Be possible for this afternoon. We're really watching the potential for localized flooding from some downpours we can see today. By the time we head into tonight, we'll be dry with lows in the low to mid 70s. Highs tomorrow will reach the upper 80s and the lower 90s, while it will be mostly dry with a small chance of rain. I'm meteorologist Peter Sherwood in the Weather Center.
And it's currently 77 degrees here on Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton. It's time now for your afternoon obituaries, which are brought to you by Harrelson Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
Compassion and professionalism. These are the qualities family members need at a time of sorrow. That's why families in Rutherford County turn to Harrelson Funeral Home. The professional staff at Harrelson Funeral Home in Forest City understands your sadness, your loneliness, and your need for guidance. You'll know when you turn to Harrelson Funeral Home that your deepest concerns will be felt. You need someone to listen and guide you through the process of planning a funeral. That's why you need Harrelson Funeral Home. To make it easier on you at that difficult time, plan early for services you'll want for your loved ones. Call Harrelson Funeral Home today. That phone number is 657-6383. See why Harrelson Funeral Home is the choice for you. 1251 Highway 221A, Forest City.
Stephen Howard Taub, 78, of Forest City, passed away July 23rd at Rutherford Regional Medical Center. Stephen was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, and proudly served the U.S. Air Force from 1962 to 66. Stephen was honorably discharged as an airman of first class in 1966. Left to cherish his memory are his wife Mary Taub, daughter Randy Bufolco, son Michael Taub, as well as grandchildren, sisters Bonnie Taub Dix and Terry Lieber, and a number of nieces and nephews. A visitation is currently being held until 7 p.m. this evening at Crow's Funeral Home. That's 118 College Avenue in Rutherford, 28139. A funeral service will be held tomorrow at 12 p.m. at Black Mountain Veteran Cemetery, located at 962 Old U.S. Highway 70, Black Mountain, 28711. Online condolences can be made at crowmortuary.com. Crow's Mortuary is assisting the family of Stephen Taub. Alan Cato, 82, of Hillsborough, North Carolina, passed away July 25th. The arrangements are incomplete and will be announced by the Paget & King Mortuary and Crematory. That's for Alan Cato, age 82. John Falk, age 60, of Rutherfordton, passed away July 30th. John was born in Houston, Texas, earned an associate's degree from Blinn Junior College in Brenham, Texas. He was the owner and operator of Lift Pro Services in Rutherfordton for many years. He was a member of the Barn Christian Fellowship in Bostic and was a loving husband, father, and friend. Left to cherish his memories are wife Melissa Falk, parents Bill and Pamela Falk of Hendersonville, sister Amy Whitesell of Bryan, Texas, children Abigail Falk of Lake Kiowa, Texas, Catherine Falk of Franklin, Texas, and John William Falk Jr. of Brenham, Texas. Olivia Falk and Hunter Falk both are of the home. He is also survived by grandchildren. No formal services are to be conducted at this time. Memorial donations are requested to the Barn Christian Fellowship, 349 West East Paget Road, Bostic, 28018. Harrelson Funeral and Cremation Services are in charge of these arrangements for John Falk. Jerry Lee Harden, age 75, of Rutherfordton, passed away Friday, July 29th at Atrium Health Carolinas Medical Center, Maine, in Charlotte. Jerry was a native of Rutherford County and a U.S. Army veteran of the Vietnam War. He worked for 38 years as an OR tech at Rutherford Hospital, where he touched the hearts of everyone he worked with. Survivors include sisters Leslie Robertson and husband Scott and Lisa Harden. The family will receive friends from 6 until 8 p.m. this Wednesday at McMahon's Funeral Home, and the funeral service will be 11 a.m. Thursday at McMahon's Funeral Home Chapel. Burial will take place in Rutherford County Memorial Cemetery. McMahon's Funeral Home and Cremation Services are in charge of these arrangements for Jerry Lee Hardin, age 75. Lewis Hamrick, age 90, of Rutherfordton, passed away Sunday, July 10th at Accordius Health, Rutherford. Lewis was a member of the First United Methodist Church in Rutherfordton and graduated from Gardner-Webb University as well as Limestone College, and he was a U.S. Air Force veteran of the Korean War. He was a member of Masonic Lodge 91 in Rutherfordton and a member of the Asheville, York, and Scottish Rite bodies. Lewis retired as a claim manager from Aetna Life and Casualty and was the former Rutherford County Commissioner. Lewis is survived by a daughter, Summer Lou Williams, and husband Stephen of Twinsburg, Ohio, a son, William Bill Lewis Hamrick Jr., and wife Susan of Wernersville, Pennsylvania, as well as grandchildren and great-grandchildren. A memorial service will be at First United Methodist Church in Rutherfordton at 10 a.m. Saturday, the 20th of August, and burial will follow in the memorial garden of the church. An online guest register is available at McMahansFuneralHome.com. McMahon's Funeral Home and Cremation Services are in charge of these arrangements for Lewis Hamrick, age 90. The Reverend Dr. Phil W. Dunford passed away June the 26th. He is survived by sons Reverend Philip A. Skip Dunford of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, Timothy C. Dunford from Mandeville, Louisiana, and daughter Catherine E. Kate Dunford from Raleigh. Daughters-in-law Lucy, Linda, and Robin, as well as grandchildren and great-grandchildren, with numerous nieces and nephews. He served our country in the United States Marine Corps, earned his B.A. from Presbyterian College and Master of Divinity from Columbia Theological Seminary. Later, he received his Doctor of Ministry from San Francisco Theological Seminary. Phil served congregations in Georgia, Colorado, and here in North Carolina in Forest City. He served as interim director of the Robert and Janice McNair Educational Foundation. A Celebration of Life memorial service will be held at 11 a.m. August 27th at Columbus Presbyterian Church in Columbus. Gifts in his memory may be made to Covenant Presbyterian Church in Spartanburg under local missions. This has been your afternoon obituaries, brought to you by Harrelson Funeral Home and Cremation Services. You can hear these as well as others that come in throughout the remainder of the evening as part of the morning report with Jim Bishop at 7:05, then again at 11:35, and the same time tomorrow afternoon. Coming up next, we have the Sheriff's Report. We'll do the call-arounds, and we'll have trading time. So stick around for that. It's time now for the Sheriff's Report. The Sheriff's Report was recorded earlier this morning for playback at this time. Here with our Sheriff's Report is Officer King.
In the past 48 hours, the Sheriff's Department has responded to 261 calls for service. There were 8 arrests processed in the jail, and the jail currently has 180 people incarcerated. On our incident reports, the Bailey's Market and Cafe on 221 North Highway in Union Mills reported a break and entering. Heart of the Foothills, also located on 221 North Highway in Rutherford, reported a break and entering and a larceny after break and entering. A Simon Licorice from Cherry Mountain Street in Ellenboro reported a felony larceny of a motor vehicle. Marshall Rippey and a Martha Hutchins, both from Middle Street in Ellenboro, both reported assault by pointing a gun. And a John Bridges reported a felony larceny, and that occurred on Doggett Road in Forest City. That's all for the incident reports. On our arrest reports, Sarah Schmiel from U.S. Highway 221A in Caroline was arrested and served a warrant for second-degree trespass, received a written promise to appear in court. John Schmiel from Ferry Road in Morrisboro was arrested and served with warrants for larceny and second-degree trespass, also received a written promise to appear in court. The Manley Blackburn from Rock Road in Rutherford was served with a warrant for injury to personal property. Filbert Emery from Cox Road in Rutherford was arrested and charged with assault on a female and also with being a fugitive from another state. No bond listed on that one. Dylan McMahon from Gladys Road in Forest City was served with a warrant out of Burke County for a false fire alarm, received a written promise to appear in court. Angela Jenkins from Gladys Road in Forest City was served with a failure to appear on misdemeanor, received a $750 secured bond. And a Sharon Martin from McGinnis Road in Forest City was also served with a failure to appear on misdemeanor, and no bond listed on that one. That's all we have for today.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Look for all the new design 2021 F-150 at Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
Checking in now, Spindale Police Fire and Rescue. We have Joey on the phone. Joey, tell us what's been going on in the town of Spindale since we last spoke.
All right, over the weekend and today, we've had 2 landing zone requests, 2 public assists, no fires, no wrecks, and 2 smoke reports reported. Come out Saturday to the town hall. They're going to have a donation car wash for school supplies for the kids at Spindale School. So come out, bring your supplies, get your car washed, have a good time, and that's going to be it for us.
Okay, thank you. Have a good evening. We'll contact you guys tomorrow, see what's going on.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Bye-bye.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
It's time now to check in with 911 Communications. We have Jessica on the phone. Jessica, what's been going on at Communications?
In the past 24 hours, Rutherford County Sheriff's Office 911 Communications has processed 204 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 57 for EMS, 99 for the Sheriff's Office, 50 for Forest City, 8 for Lake Lure, 25 for Rutherford, and 34 for Spindale. Forest City Fire responded to a gas leak. SCO had a motor vehicle accident and a smoke report, and Rutherford had a motor vehicle accident, and that's all.
Okay, thank you. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
All righty, bye-bye.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush, brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
Time to check in now over at the SDO. And on the phone we have our good friend Ruby Taylor. Ruby, what's going on in the SDO on a Monday?
Well, they had a vehicle accident and a smoke report. And on my birthday calendar, I've got Bryson Murray, Isaac Queen, Harrison Wilkerson, and Shirley Sims having birthdays today, and hope these people have had a nice day. Signs are in the bowels today and going to the range tomorrow. That's all I've got.
Thank you, Ruby. You have a good evening.
You too.
All righty, bye-bye.
Bye.
Cheryl, have you been to the Homeworks Design Center inside Henson Building Materials in Forest City?
Oh, yes. Shana, David, and William are incredible at designing kitchen and bath cabinetry for my new she shed.
Your what?
And they have a full line of windows and doors on display in their 5,000 square foot showroom. And they'll install any ones you pick out for me.
Oh, you're too good to me.
I know. With selling and installing, it's basically one-stop shopping.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street, Forest City.
Building starts here.
Well, we're heading over to Mount Vernon now. In case you've never been to Mount Vernon, there's a great big mountain right there at Mount Vernon, right in the center of it. It's huge, and all the way up top, on top of Mount Vernon, perched in his little nest, we got our friend Bob Hodge. You can see everything for miles around. He tells us what's going on. Bob, what can you see today in Mount Vernon?
Well, I can see we've been having some rain showers are moving through this afternoon there. Just a little light rain, it'll go off, the sun will come out, and nothing will come through there. So
yeah, we've not got any up here in Rutherfordton quite yet. At least I don't believe so, but hopefully we'll get some in the next little bit.
Well, we just had one to go through there, but it really keeps the temperature down. It's been nice out here today.
Well, was Imogene enjoying the show today? Did she dance around any? Did you catch her dancing any?
Well, Kevin, I don't know what I'm going to do with you. I can't get a thing out of her. She wants to sit by the radio and listen to your music there.
Well, you know what? We can't help it if the woman enjoys herself.
No, I'm just kidding, but she really enjoys it there.
Well, you tell her we said
she sits by the radio. She keeps that radio on. She sits right by it there.
Well, tell her we said thank you.
I'll do it. And Kevin, with the fire department, we think there's one medical call this afternoon. And other than that, things are going along good. And Imogene said just keep playing that music, and she'll keep her listening.
Well, that's the plan for the near future, and we appreciate it. Bob, and you have a good evening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, bye-bye.
Uh-huh.
Hey folks, Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply is an amazing store. I can say that because they have what you need. From pet supplies to fire and ant killer to horse quality Timothy alfalfa hay, $14 per bale. Attention carp fishermen, they have C&J flavoring, only $8 per bottle. And they have oats for sale. Refill your propane tanks at the lowest price. Fully stocked with all your deer supplies and a great selection of farm implements. Need mulch? $12 per scoop. We could call it a superstore. Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply, 188 Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton.
And last but most certainly not least, it's that thriving metropolis of the county, of Rutherford County, that we call Ellenboro. And I'm contractually obligated to call him the sweet thing. It's Luther Gillikin. Luther, what's going on in Ellenboro today?
No, a whole lot happened down here today. Everything's been fairly quiet. That's a quiet weekend for the most part. A little excited here and there. See, the fire department, they had 4 medical calls. Had 1 illegal burn. Had 1 car fire, but got canceled in. Wasn't no fire. And then today they had 1 medical call, but right now they're quiet and peaceful. Nothing going on with them. Just nothing going on anywhere down here. Everybody's trying to get home. Get cleaned up, sit back, relax. So, Kevin, you have a great day up there. Enjoy your evening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you, Luther. You do the same, buddy. Talk to you tomorrow.
All right, take care now.
All right, bud. All right, we'll get to got a couple of announcements of the things that are coming up, including a local record-breaking homecoming. I'll tell you about that in just a moment, and then we'll get to trading time right after this real quick message.
There are plenty of drugstores in Rutherford County, but not all of them offer the same personal customer service that is offered at the Medicine Box of Rutherfordton. Laura Hodge and her team have trusted experience and professional service. You're not just a number to them, you're a friend. Make the Medicine Box of Rutherfordton your hometown drugstore at 200 Charlotte Road in Rutherfordton. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturdays 9 to 1, 287-7117.
Okay, right back here with you. Well, top story of the day here is Britain Presbyterian Church, which is located at 3456 US 64 Highway in Rutherfordton, is having their, you ready for this, 254th homecoming. Yes, that is a local record. August the 7th at 11 a.m. Lunch at 12, 254 years. Help them celebrate. Music will be provided by the Simple Faith Trio. At the old-timey singing conventions coming up, like those from the 40s and the 50s, come to sing, come to listen, but most of all, come to enjoy. The Gospel Music and Fellowship at Camp McDaniel, 402 Camp Ferry Road in at Mooresboro, Saturday, August 20th at 6:30. If you need more information, you can call Garland Green at 828-305-1140. West Point Baptist Church on 1160 Union Road in Rutherfordton is hosting VBS for children ages pre-K to 6th, August 8th through the 12th, 5:30 to 8 each evening. The theme this year is Sparkle Solutions. First Sunday night singing at Riverside Baptist Church, 1178 Hogan Road in Forest City, featuring the Pathfinders. That's August 7th at 7 p.m. And finally, revival started last night, the summer revival, at Pilgrim's Way Baptist Church, 485 Hamilton Road, Rutherfordton. If you missed it, it continues tonight, so you can hit the ground running tonight and runs through Wednesday. 7 p.m. is when it starts. It's Dr. Mike Bagwell of Tunnel Hill, Georgia, special singing each night. If you need more information, directions, or a ride to church, contact Pastor Wayne Stafford, 828-429-7616. Let me grab a hold of my purple folder here, and we'll get to trading time in just a moment.
At Carolina West Wireless, we believe in giving great deals to everyone. New customers and current customers already using our fast, reliable nationwide network. Right now, everyone can save $400 on the new Samsung Galaxy S22 or S22 Plus with Plus or Premium unlimited plans. Add our $500 trade-in offer and $150 switching credit to save up to $1,050. Great deals for everyone. Get yours from Carolina West Wireless today. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details or visit carolinawest.com/terms and conditions.
Now, I'll go through these fairly quick because I've got so many here, so if you need a number repeated, I'll tell you how to get a hold of me at the end of the show here. For sale, a girl's 20-inch bike by Kent. It's purple and it's nice. A boy's Huffy 20-inch bike. It's a 125-year collector's edition, and guess what? It's purple and it's also nice. $20 for each one of these. 828-223-0899. A 2005 Nissan Titan. It's a four-wheel drive truck. It's got 6850 listed. Call 828-744-5566. A 10 by 20 wood outbuilding for sale with a tin roof. I want to shout rusted because never mind, you know the song. It's wired for electricity. $4,500. 828-395-5054. A Cub Cadet, good condition, no motor, $50. A 255 John Deere. It looks good. It has no hood. They'll sell or trade it. And an 18-horsepower Craftsman garden tractor. They'll sell or trade that. 828-584-1042. Looking for a Chihuahua or a smaller dog? I've been trying to help this lady find one for a while. If you've got a small dog out there and you can't take care of it any longer, or you know someone that would like to get rid of their small dog, this lady will take good care of this dog. She's looking for a companion dog, a small one. If you have any information, call 286-8626. If for some reason she doesn't answer, be sure you leave your name and number, and she'll call you back. She'll take good care of the dog for you. A Lowe's mower in good motor, body. The starter doesn't work. Also looking for decent lawnmower. Says $150 or best offer. It's 829-2409. Looking for someone to do some yard work. 744-2645. Someone wants to buy a good but cheap weed eater. 755-4289. Looking for a small desk with a drawer to hang files. Also a 1989 Chevy Pounder motorhome. Whoever named that come up with a good one there. Chevy Pounder. $2,500. 815-252-4753. Looking for work doing handyman services around Rutherford County. 980-5305. Looking for someone to clean gutters and do other odd jobs. 980-0414. And a 5-foot bush hog for sale. For sale, a carp fishing setup. It's basically like new with 4 reels. Comes with line, 4 stands, a carp net, that Big Daddy carp caddy, 4 ugly stick rods, 4 carp sirens for $400. Those carp sirens are in case you don't want to just sit there and stare at your line. It'll let you know when you got a bite. And he has lowered the price here a little bit. He was asking $400, but he's willing to take offers if you want to call and make him a reasonable offer now. And also for sale, a Bowtech compound bow with 8 arrows. It was originally $400, but he'll listen to the best offer on that as well. Today is the day to call him, 429-3521. Various VHS movies for sale, 287-2739, and looking for goat wire. Short pieces of 2x4s, 2x6s, and or 4x4s. The pieces don't have to be perfect, it says, 755-4289. That does it for trading time. So let me tell you what's coming up now. Right now you're going to hear from a couple of our sponsors. You're going to hear from NASCAR with our Garage Pass. We got some music taking you up to 6 o'clock. And then we've got some good music throughout the remainder of the evening. The Braves return tomorrow night. They got tonight off against the Philadelphia Phillies at 6:05. So stick around. There's just no reason not to. If you need